Why are the Houthis attacking container ships in the Red Sea? They say it's to help Gaza, but experts suggest there's a deeper, darker motive. NTD's Virginia Gibson has more.
For months, the Houthis have been attacking container ships in the Red Sea, disrupting global trade. The terrorist group says it's helping Gaza and wants to stop cargo from getting to Israel.
The Houthis have seized on a convenient narrative that played into something that they wanted.
Maritime expert Ian Ralby told lawmakers Tuesday that the Palestinian cause is not the Houthis' true motivation. He also said the Houthis have a low regard for human life, including for the people in their own country.
Their main objective is to advance their own movement. Their movement includes goals to not only take over the remainder of Yemen, but to advance on both Mecca and ultimately Jerusalem. They see this as a global movement.
Ralby believes that no matter how many times the West strikes them, they will continue attacking shipping. If the West destroys all their missiles and drones, they would find other ways, such as remote-controlled bomb boats or unmanned underwater weapon systems. After starting in November, the attacks on container ships is ongoing.
For them to be shot at, as they were 3 different times on our fleet, one of which was an hour-long firefight that they were directly in the middle of, is just unacceptable. We've got to find a way to make the shooting stop.
Bud Dar is an executive at MSC Shipping Company. He says this series of attacks is unprecedented. The number one thing these container ships need is better communication devices.
Right now, we're using basically the radio. Or mobile phones if we're fortunate enough to have the connectivity. But having the communications with the combat vessels is vital.
David Heindel is the president of Seafarers International Union. He says there are 75 minutes between the time a missile is launched and the time it hits a ship. He said faster communications would help the ship avoid danger, a danger the U.S. may have helped cause.
In 2018, the U.S. was part of a major effort to prevent the government of Yemen from retaking the port of Hot'iydah on the Red Sea coast. That is now a critical strategic failure on our part, because if the government of Yemen controlled that sea access, we would perhaps not be having the same conversation we're having today.
Back then, the U.S. didn't want Yemen's government to access the Hot'iydah port for humanitarian reasons. Now, the Houthis control the port and are using it to launch their attacks. Virginia Gibson, NTD News.